Hey, you got the salad?
Buddy, you already know.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Woo.
Hello, like kings.
Everybody, and welcome to the Savior 2019 Halloween broadcast.
You got olives? I didn't get olives.
Olives aside, welcome. I'm your host, Frank Urosovich, and this is my co-host, Jason Isa. Jason, introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jason Isa. I am the co-host of Frankie's broadcast. Actually, I am the host of this broadcast.
Debatable.
The man with no olives. Anyways, let's get on to the topic of Halloween.
Halloween, the time for trick or treating. Speaking of trick or treating, costumes. Jason, what kind of costumes do you expect we'll see out there tonight?
We're definitely going to be seeing some Fortnite costumes out here. We're going to see some kids flossing to get the candy.
Flossing, yes. Also, Avengers. Avengers Endgame, one of the highest grossing movies of all time, released this year. We're definitely going to see some Avengers costumes.
And some DC. We might see a rival between them, DC and Avengers. And speaking of DC, DC just released a new movie, The Joker. And speaking of The Joker, let's talk about what happened last year with the clowns, you know?
Clowns, I know, it's so weird. It just blew up, became a whole new thing. No one knows why. It just, you saw a clown, you got scared, you run away, you know.
You see one on the street, you're running on the opposite direction.
Clearly. And we're just going to take a second to thank our first sponsor, the Auto Tie. Roll the clip.
Yep. Oh, hey, I have a question to ask you. Are you tired when your shoelaces are untied? Well, I got a solution for you. If you just buy these new shoelaces, all you gotta do is just shake your feet and it's automatically tied. Here's an example. Bam! The auto tie. Call now to get your
Hey, buddy.
Yeah?
Look what I got.
Oh, I wasn't even full from the salads, but this, oh my goodness.
Buddy, you know I got you.
How come mine has a bit taken off? Did you get a bite off of it?
Let's not worry about that. All right, let's get to our very first important topic, The Dark Knight versus Joker. 2019 versus the 2008 film. Which is better? Jason, why don't you start us off with The Dark Knight?
Yes, personally, I think Heath Ledger played the best role for the Joker. Like, he had such a great script. Like, he was such a menacing character as it is. His script and how he played it, amazing. And let's just talk about Joaquin Phoenix. You know, Joaquin Phoenix, he had like a poor storyline. Like, no one wants to hear about his past. It's all about like, oh, let's see the next explosion. Let's see the next big thing. No one wants to see someone's sad story.
All right, well, I am, of course, on the Joaquin Phoenix side, and I think Mr. Phoenix, of course, played the Joker way better. Different stories, so it was portrayed differently, and almost two different movies, basically. One was origin, one was present, and you seem to bring up the point about the past. However, the 2008 film The Dark Knight is technically in the past, and Joker is the present.
Yeah, but a lot of people like to go in the past to see what was the biggest movie out there for the DC section. And The Dark Knight, off the charts.
Well, true. However, the audience rating for the 2019 Joker film was through the roof. And my opinion, one of the best DC movies to come out in the past 2 years, because let's just say they've been a little lackluster recently.
Yes, it is popular for now, but later on, it's not going to beat the ratings of The Dark Knight.
That's debatable, but remains to be determined.
Yes.
And I just want to take a quick second to thank our second sponsor, the Indestructible Paper. Roll the clip. Let's.
Oh, howdy. Listen, do you hate it when you spend countless hours working onto assignment and just to have... Oh, howdy. Listen, do you hate it when you spend countless hours working onto assignment and just to have it rip in your bag on the day you're going to hand it in? Well, I just might have the correct solution for you. The new Indestructible Paper. This paper, as you can tell by its name, is indestructible. Call now at 1-800-JOE-MAMA to order your stack of Indestructible Paper for a low price of $6.99. If you call within the next 48 hours, we'll throw it.
All right, you know what?
Yeah.
Last time I got us the reps, but this time I got you even better.
I love Kit Kats.
No round of applause needed. No round of applause needed.
Can't wait. Wrappers of a Kit Kat, but I get an Aero bar out of a Kit Kat box. What?
Irrelevant. Anyways, let's talk about one of the biggest events in St. Peter's, Clash of Colors. Now, Clash of Colors is, of course, a very large event held once a year in St. Peter's, and it brings every grade together for a very special day. Roll the clip.
So, as a grade 12 of St. Peter's, how was your Clash experience?
My Clash experience was good. As you can tell, I don't have a voice from how much yelling the grade 12s did. But I was a team leader for the grade 10s, and they were really good. And for the grade 12s, I noticed there was a lot of a motivation for the grade 9s who weren't aware of what Clash is.
How do you think Clash was this year? From class.
Alright, Jason. I got you a little something. You fine? Jason,
Yeah?
do you like soda?
I love soda.
Do you love Pepsi?
Oh, I love Pepsi. Is it cherry?
Not exactly.
I got 0? You get cherry, I get 0?
That's not important. Clash, yes, as we discussed, very important event that brings everyone together. It's essentially all 4 grades compete in a day full of fun activities. Jason, why don't you give us a little rundown on the scores this year?
Yes. Well, let's first congratulate the grade 12 hitting first place. And coming close, the grade 10s, second place. And surprisingly enough, the grade 9s coming in third place. And last place, we did kind of good and kind of debatably could have done better. The 11.
Exactly. A little disappointed in myself. I feel like I really could have brought my team up a little more, but the past is the past. Let's not focus on that point.
Yes.
Now, I think right now we are going to have a little bit of an interview. Why don't we bring on Martin?
Hello. Hello. Hey,
That's my seat. Off. My seat. Off.
All right. Why don't we take the camera a little over to the couch and sit with Martin?
How you doing, Martin?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
All right.
All right, Martin. What's your favorite part about St. Peter's?
St. Peter's, I gotta say I love the spirit. We're known for our spirit. Or all around Barrie, it's like St. Peter's, that's the spirit school. We got Clash, we got MCC, it's beautiful. Love it.
All right. Terrible spirits. All right.
All right.
So, Martin, what is your favorite candy?
I'm a big fan of Skittles. They're sweet. There's the sour, like the different flavors. They're all good, They're all good.
Smarties. Okay.
Not what I said.
A classic.
All right, Martin. Why don't you give us your favorite game to play?
I gotta say right now, love League of Legends. League of Legends has always been a classic. It just hit its 10-year anniversary. It's a good game. It's just fun.
Fortnite. Okay.
No,
We got you. We got you.
Oh, sweet. All right, Martin.
Mhm.
One last question. Okay. What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I'm gonna be in my room for Halloween. I'm gonna be in my room.
So you're gonna
Fortnite
be
costume,
yes.
dude. Nice.
That's not
nice.
even remotely similar.
Very
Wow.
nice.
Fantastic.
Well, we hope you get a lot of candy out there, Martin. Let's
Yeah.
give a round of applause to Martin for joining us on the studio. Get this guy out of here. Security. All right, let's go back to the desk.
Wish I had cherry Pepsi.
Too bad, so sad. Anyways. Now, let's take a quick second to thank our very last sponsor, Jason.
Yes. Our sponsor for the iPhone. Man, this iPhone sponsor, you definitely want to cop this one. All right, roll the clip.
All right, and that was the iPhone. Now listen, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely getting myself the new model.
Yes, once I see that out in the stores right now, I'm definitely grabbing 2 of those.
Camping outside early, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, well, we're just gonna do a little recap. First, we discussed Halloween. Halloween, Jason, what do you have to say about Halloween?
Halloween, just make sure when you go out for trick-or-treating, make sure you got nothing dangerous for your candy. Because last time, I saw a whole knife in my Mars bar.
It's crazy. You don't know what kind of sickos are putting, what kind of things in their candy bars that they give out to the many people that come to their house throughout the night.
Yes.
And clowns. Remember, watch out for clowns. Speaking of clowns, Joaquin Phoenix Joker, the best Joker, non-debatable.
No, Heath Ledger, the best all time.
All right. Well, with that being said, make sure to pick up your auto tie, your indestructible paper, and your new iPhone tonight. And with that, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us on the broadcast.
Yes.
Applause for everyone.
Thank you. Steve.
Steve, this guy really pulling the team.
Yes.
What do you have to say for yourself, Steve?
Wonderful.
All right.
Alright.
And with that, I am Frank Karasovich, and this is Jason Eisen.
Jason
We'll
Eisen.
see you all later.
Be safe and Halloween, guys.